Hello everyone, welcome to day one of the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge. My name's Mark Soderstrom and today's the day all the teams have been gearing up for when they actually take to the open road. Now all 42 teams, along with a large international media contingent, all converged on State Square in Darwin, and here's Tracy Kotsia with all the action from the starting line.
Well, it all started pretty early here this morning in front of Parliament House with the cars arriving before the sun had even risen. But that gave us the perfect opportunity to catch up with some of the teams ahead of their 3,000-kilometre journey through the Australian outback. Geordie, you got the car onto pole for the cruiser class today. How's the team feeling?
The team is very confident for the first race day. So yeah, with the pole we have a strategic advantage, and yeah, we're gonna make use of that, and then we'll see how far we come today.
Chuck, 7 times World Solar Challenge veteran. How do you feel this morning?
Well, it's kind of like when I was a kid on CKLW in Windsor, Ontario. There was a talk show by Happy Hank. And Happy Hank used to open his show with his little song, "Smile when you wake up, be happy and gay, and laugh all your troubles away. Hey, hey." That's the way I feel this morning.
Some of the crew are getting a little bit of rest ahead of the day.
You know, from experience, I was a driver on this leg of the race. It's stressful, it's hot, rest is good.
How do you feel this morning on the start line?
I feel pretty good. A little bit tired because it was a little bit of a short night, but we're ready for it. I'm very excited.
You must be pleased to be here. There was a little moment of doubt yesterday, wasn't there, as we approached 1 o'clock?
Yes, there was a little bit of a problem with our braking test, but we fixed it pretty fine, and we're good to go. Yeah.
David, you start your journey to Adelaide this morning. How do you feel?
Nervous and excited. Just hoping we get out of town safely, and then I can give it off to the other boys to take it through to Adelaide, and hopefully we all get there under our own steam.
How amazing is it that the finish line's in your hometown?
Yeah, it's great. We say to all the other teams we're really just racing home. So when we get there, it's kind of the local town. It's great.
Amy, you'll be driving for Team Arrow today, and you're just 20 years old. That's quite amazing.
Yeah, it is. I'm very excited. I'm slightly nervous as well because, you know, driving on the roads for long periods of time, I haven't done a lot of it, but, you know, it's very exciting. I'm keen to give it a go.
What kind of speeds will you be travelling at?
We're hoping to cruise at around 80 kilometres an hour, between 70 and 80, so we'll see how we go, but it's all dependent on the conditions out there.
Derek, you're a bit of a seasoned pro at this. It's your 6th World Solar Challenge, and the car's been in it since the very start in 1987.
Yeah, that's correct. I've been sort of season campaigner there that sort of keeps coming back to enjoy the race every year with the team. We've got a good team there, and the car originated with the first Solar Challenge in '87 there, so we've been campaigners right through the whole series, and it's good to be back again in the hot weather here enjoying the race there.
Second on the grid today in your class, and you know what to expect out there. Do you think you'll nose in front quite early on?
Yeah, I think once we get moving out on the road there, we should have a pretty good run. The car's been well tested, and so I think once we get moving, we should have a fairly high speed. We should start chomping through the field pretty quickly there. So.
Solar Team Eindhoven are lined up and ready to go. When they cross the start line, that will mark the official start of the 2013 Bridgestone World Solar Challenge. The next time we'll see them is at their first control stop in Katherine.
Now today's journey will see the teams head through the hilly, twisting and turning terrain as they head towards the first control stop in Katherine. They'll then move on and hopefully by the end of day one finish somewhere near Elliot. That's some 750 kilometres from the start. A real critical element to these early stages is strategy. Day one, the teams are jostling for position and looking to lay a really strong foundation for their energy management as they start that torturous trip all the way down to Adelaide.
Our strategy is very important. With a normal petrol car, you fill up and then you drive until the tank is empty. With a solar racing car, 90% of the energy you use during the event will come from the sun. And so working out when you are going to get your energy and how quickly you can use it is very important. There are a number of different teams running slightly different strategies, but they all basically revolve around trying to drive at a constant speed to minimise the amount of energy you're using, but then you also need to vary your speed to vary the amount of energy you can collect. They're monitoring the car to see how the car is performing, but also looking at weather reports and looking at the sky to work out really, should we be going faster to try and get out from under this cloud, or should we be going slower to soak up some sunlight? Can we balance our battery so that we don't empty our battery before we get to Adelaide? And similarly, we don't want to arrive in Adelaide with energy left in our battery, otherwise we could have been going faster.
Weather-wise, let's take a look at the forecast now. A sunny morning, but there is a possibility of some inland showers a bit later in the afternoon. Not too bad for the teams, but it could be a challenge for some of the cars a bit later on. So at this early stage, it looks like Team Arrow has maintained its pole position advantage in the Clipsal Schneider Electric Challenger class, but positions have been changing further back in the field. Solar Team Eindhoven is still out in front in the Michelin Cruiser class, and Aurora Evolution leads the GoPro Adventure class. Don't forget to check out the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge website. We've got the Coates Hire car tracker and the citizen timing board to let you know where all the cars are placed. So great to see most of the teams off the line successfully. Now we'll join you a little bit later on, 8:30 p.m. in fact, Australian Central Standard Time, with a comprehensive wrap of day one of the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge. We'll see you then.